What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna take you along, well, not today, I'm gonna say this whole weekend I'm gonna take you guys along with me and show you what it's like having a weekend in Bali. It's gonna be kind of a long weekend. I'm gonna do Friday, which is today, Saturday, Sunday, and I have something planned for Monday that is kind of part of my birthday celebration. Yes, the birthday celebration is still going on, so I want to include that in this video. But yeah, I just had a really wonderful massage at my accommodation. This is my second time booking a massage here, and every single time this lady outdoes herself. When I say she massages you from the rooter to the tutor, she really does. She does your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your feet, your legs, your back. She gives your stomach one of them little lymphatic massages. She gives your chest a little massage. This lady was rubbing my ass cheeks dead ass. It was amazing. Highly recommend, highly recommend. This is a 1 hour Balinese massage, so if you're ever in Bali, get a Balinese massage. I promise you it will not disappoint. And tonight I have plans to go to a little nomad speed dating thing. I've never done speed dating in my life, but I thought it'd be a cute way to meet people, and it sounds kind of fun. There's not too many people going, which is great for my social anxiety. It's gonna be about 20 of us, since the last time that I checked who's all going. But yeah, it should be a good time. I also really wanted to go to a mixer at this place called Zen Cafe, but the tickets sold out mad quick. There's 60 people going to that, so yeah, that sold out mad quick. So I don't know what I'm gonna do after. I'm hoping that I meet somebody cool at the thing that I'm going to tonight, and then we have a little after party or something we go to after, because this is my last night in Ubud and I really want to just do it up, because I'm going to Kuta tomorrow morning. So I'm checking out of this beautiful, magnificent villa and checking into my next. And there's so much difference between where I am now in Ubud and where I'm going to be. Ubud is countryside, super quiet most of the time, except today they were cutting down trees. I've never seen a tree fall down in my life, but today I have. That was very interesting. But yeah, it's mostly very quiet. As you can see, the only thing you can hear is probably the bugs outside in the background. They be going, and the roosters too. But Kuta is more of a city vibe. It's close to a lot of beach clubs, and so there's gonna be a lot of tourists, obviously. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. This trip is going by so fast, and I'm so sad because it's going by so fast. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I hope you look forward to seeing what else we're gonna do on this trip. So I just double checked, and the mixer that I wanted to go to at Zen Cafe actually had a couple spots open up, so I just snagged myself a ticket and we're going. And I'm gonna show you guys what it's like. I'm probably gonna go there around 8:30, when the party's kicking off. Sure. Good morning guys, it is Saturday, December 16th, and I don't know if you could tell, but last night was an absolute vibe. I, at some point, just completely forgot to film, and that's how you know it was a really good time. I didn't get home until 4 in the morning, honestly. And then I woke up at about 8, and I'm packing up. to get to my next location in Kuta. It's been very real here. It's been so fun, but I'm very excited to be much closer to the city. I had sent off some laundry yesterday to get done, and they just handed it back to me this morning. This is it here, all nicely packaged and folded, which is amazing, and it was only 20,000 rupiah per kilogram. I had 3 kilograms of laundry, so that ends up being 60,000 rupiah, which is less than $9 for a load of laundry. So that is pretty good, pretty comparable to LA where I live. So I'm gonna go have breakfast right now, finish up my packing, and when I get to my next destination, I'll check in with you guys. All right, y'all, so a lot happened last night and I really want to catch you up, but I just got to my next accommodation, so I'm gonna like settle in for a little bit. They let me check in early, thank God, and this place is so beautiful. I can't wait to give you guys a tour. That's gonna be a separate video because I feel like this place deserves its own video. Like I keep looking that way because it's just like so beautiful, but yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little. All right, y'all. So I just got my food. I got a nasi goreng, seafood nasi goreng. And I figured I would talk to you while I eat. So, about last night. I really wasn't expecting too much out of last night. I thought I would just go to the 2 events that I had in mind, and that would be it. You know, maybe meet some people. And so I went to the first event, and it was the speed dating thing I told you about. Obviously, I didn't film in there for obvious reasons, and we didn't really necessarily like have time like that. It was like 5 minutes with each person, and then you like move on to the next person. I also arrived a little bit late because it was raining when I left Ubud, and Canggu is about an hour from Ubud, so it was a little out of the way. Nonetheless, I went. It was a beautiful location. I met some cool people. It was fun just talking to people, and it kind of geared me up for the next event. So I went to Zin Cafe after, as you guys saw, and I met my Indonesian friend Jiffy there. Finally, we'd been talking on WhatsApp for like a week. We were supposed to go ATV riding, and he got sick literally like the day of, so he couldn't come, and I ended up going by myself. And so as soon as I walked in, he was like, "Oh, hey," and I was like, "Yes." Immediately went straight over there because, you know, social anxiety, and immediately seeing someone you know in an unknown space is just like a comforting thing. So I went and I hung out with him and his friend Sean, and we talked to several other people who were there. It was like packed. The drinks were like 2-for-1 specials. I ended up getting 2 drinks for 95,000 rupiah, which is a little bit less than $9 if I am not mistaken. And I also ended up getting some chicken croquettes. They were delicious. Now fast forward, we all wanted to go play pool, and I guess there was a pool table at Zen Cafe, but it's usually quite busy, so instead of using the one there, we ended up going to a place called The Bench. And that's kind of when my filming like started going downhill, because I heard Central C playing in there and I just lost all sense of civilization. I was just in there screaming with my bintang, not screaming, but definitely yelling lyrics at the top of my lungs to make sure they knew I was American. I actually met a British girl outside who, she's the one who bought me the bintang. You'll see her in the video. She was super, super sweet. Her name is Megan. Shout out to Megan. She complimented my dress as soon as I pulled up, and we just kind of clicked. And so we were like, "Oh, let's go to the bar and get a drink." And she was like, "Oh yeah, my treat." And I was like, "What? Girl, thank you." That bintang, from that point on, everything just went downhill. I forgot all about filming. I filmed the fish tacos that I got, and that was about it. So we stayed at the bench for maybe, I want to say 30 to 45 minutes, and then we ended up like hitting the next spot. And they were like, oh, let's go to Yoga Mart. I was like, what is Yoga Mart? That sounds like somewhere, you know, you do yoga, somewhere you exercise. They're like, nah, it's a bar. Just trust us. So, and it was like not too far from the location that we were at, which is really cool. So I rode on the back of a scooter with someone, and we got there. His name was Andre. And yeah, Yoga Mart, it was packed. And I tried arak for the first time. That's like an Indonesian alcohol, like pure alcohol. And they had like water bottles full of this shit. It looked like water. And so they were like, oh, you want some? And I was like, is that water? And they're like, it could be. And I'm like, okay, you're not about to get me. But needless to say, I had a couple shots, and I don't really know. I met a guy, and I think that's kind of why I stopped filming. But he's really cute. He's Indonesian as well. And I don't know what else I could say about this. But after Yoga Mart, everybody was like thoroughly drunk. And we're like, okay, let's go to the club. Let's go to Mexicola. That's the name of the club. And it was popping in there too. At least when I walked in. They were playing some pretty good music. Everybody hands go up and they stay there. That's what was playing when I walked in, right? And then, I don't know, music kind of went downhill from there, but it was a vibe. Everybody that was at the previous spot was at this spot. So it's just like next after party, next after party, next after party kind of thing. And before I knew it, it was like 2 a.m., girl. So I'm trying to get a driver to take me back from Canggu to Ubud. And it went up literally like 120,000 rupiah from when I left. And so I was like, all right, I'll bite the bullet. I'll just, you know, pay the 322,000 and get myself home in a car because it has started raining. So I booked the car. This man sends me a message talking about, it's kind of late. Can you pay me 500,000? No. Immediately no. And I was like, no, I only have 300,000. And he's like, okay, but the ride is 322,000. And I'm like, yeah, and I could pay 322, but I'm not paying you 500. And he was like, oh, okay, well then I guess you should look for another driver. Bet? Okay. Bet. So I went ahead and canceled that. And my Indonesian friend, the guy that I met, not Jiffy, his name is Izzy. He was like, oh, I live in Denpasar. You know, I rode my scooter here. If you're comfortable with it, I can drive you to my place and you can try and get a Gojek from there. It'll be much cheaper because you'll be closer to Ubud. And so I was like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. But we were like starving. So we stopped at a local warung to get some food first. I met his friend Neil. Shout out Neil from Guyana, Caribbean man in Indonesia. And he speaks like fluent Bahasa. I am so jealous. But he's mad cool. He was mad cool. And yeah, we just ate some local food. I had some rice, some chicken, some tempeh. I had a corn fritter and some cassava leaf. So it's like 2:30 in the morning at this point. We drive to Denpasar. The rain had like finally stopped. It was a little bit drizzly, but enough that I didn't have to wear the ridiculous looking raincoat. And yeah, I chilled at his house for maybe like 10 minutes. Don't be like me. And he literally said this to me too. He was like, I wouldn't go home with a stranger at 2 a.m. unless I was sure that I could take them on. And I'm like, so you're telling me that I shouldn't have left with you if I didn't think that I could fight you? basically. Because he's kind of buff. Like, he goes to the gym 5 days a week. But he's not a bad guy, obviously. I'm here. I'm fucking alive. And yeah, I only stayed there for a little bit, like, used the bathroom real quick, called my Gojek, and ended up being 218,000 rupiah, which was good enough for me because I had paid 206 to get to Canggu in the first place. So, called the car, and, you know, good old hour drive back to Ubud. That's why I got home at 4 in the morning. So yeah, that kind of explains the parts that you don't see in my video. What happened, where I was, what I was doing, who I was with. And now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did a photo shoot with some Bali villas here a couple days ago. It was 2 different villas. And they ended up really enjoying the content that was produced from me being there. And they invited me to like a party tonight, basically. It starts at 5 p.m. Free drinks, music. They said just come look and fly. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm really looking forward to it because I kind of just, you know, want to show face and establish myself here more as a model so that like I could potentially get signed by an agency, or I could just get more work while I'm here and have the opportunity to come back and like work as a model. That wasn't necessarily something that was on my list when I took this trip. I just kind of wanted to chill, have fun. But then, you know, I started spending money and I was like, you know, it'd be cool to make some money here too, so why not? So, yeah. I'm gonna finish my lunch and I'll take you guys along with me to the party. I don't know what I'm wearing yet because I feel like they've already seen a majority of my nice clothes. But I do have this really nice white House of CB dress that I haven't worn yet that I really wanted to wear. I do need some help zipping it up, so I might ask the lady at reception to zip me up. And yeah, I'll show you guys what it's like. So I guess I'm about to do a rainbow shot, but these are not the size of shots in America. Look at this. It's a video though.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday, December 17th, and today I am going on a tour of Ubud. I know it's a little bit backwards since I just moved away from Ubud, but I finally wanted to do like the sightseeing tour, see the waterfall, Bali swing, and all that stuff. And I'm wearing the dress that I bought in Bali, and of course my Prada Bali bag today. So I'm about to have breakfast and get picked up really quick, and I'll take you guys along with me. First stop on our sightseeing tour is Dewa Toris Art Gallery.
Yeah. And the process how we made our painting. Okay. Yeah, this is, we call it modern style.
It's beautiful.
Using oil color on canvas.
Wow.
This is just finished. When done, it's become something like that one. It's done already. You can come closer. Yes. They're using oil color on canvas. There are many layers. And this is, we call it natural or beauty style, or known as decorative style.
Wow. And this is all done by hand?
Yes, in here all done by hand. And one painting made from one artist. He does everything. This is traditional style, and this is how we make it. This is the step how we make our traditional stuff. First, sketch with pencil. The second, make the outline, and the third, make the shading, and the last, coloring. So when they finish, we come something like this one. Yeah, this is one painting. It take until 2 months. One painting, yeah.
We just made it to Tegenungan Waterfall. And this is the view. Look at that.
Welcome to Tegenungan. Anti picture. Ya kan Pak Awe becek madang dah. This many kind wood we use here because not all our wood allowed pick up. It is for export. It means all about the process, about the wood recommendation from our government.
Okay,
For
okay.
example, like this, it is the dark one is ebony wood.
Okay.
It is from Borneo and Celebes. It is the hardest and strongest one.
Wow.
And then if like this, mahogany. Mahogany from Jawa. And then the other one from Java, we also use thick wood.
That's very
But the
nice.
thick wood mostly we use for like a panel, wall decoration.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
the stick. It is mahogany. And the nice smell wood is from Timor Island sandalwood.
Wow.
You can smell it. We normally use for incense,
Oh, I love
perfume,
sandalwood.
soap,
Smells good.
oil. Yes. But the wood, sandalwood is the most expensive wood here because very limited we get it.
Okay.
It's low to grow and we bought per kilogram by weight.
Oh, okay, okay.
It is the most expensive wood and then it is the hardest wood, the ebony one.
got the rice harvest. Yeah. Now we start we clean it and then to plant the rice again.
Wow.
So in here we have a
So I finally get to do the Bali swing experience.
Just wait, I will call my friend, the bodyguard.
Okay. I'm gonna do pictures in this one, and then I actually want to swing on this one. That's like one of the smaller ones. It looks pretty intense though.
Say Bali.
Bali.
Bali. So, say hi. Shake your hand. Bye bye. Hi. Hey.
So I'm back from my excursions today. My phone ended up dying, but after the Holy Water Temple, we walked through like this little market that was literally in the same area, and I ended up getting a couple souvenirs, things that I might give away to other people or I might keep for myself. I know one of them I want to keep for myself, and I think the other two I'm actually going to give away as gifts for people. So let me show you what I got. Starting with this is super pretty. I like this, and I might just keep this for myself. And then I also got this little shot glass that says Bali, and it has an elephant on it and like a little flower. I think my friend Lucy might like this. And then I also got this. Now my driver told me this is for drinking arak. I thought it was just like a cute bowl, or like you could put jewelry in it. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking of giving this away as well. But these are the 3 things that I got today. Good morning, guys. Today is going to be the last day of my long weekend in Bali vlog. Today's Monday, and I'm going to Finn's Beach Club. I'm super duper excited. I've been wanting to go to this place ever since I first saw it on TikTok, and yeah, it just looks amazing from social media. Their Instagram is fire, and I may also go to Potato Head Beach Club, which is nearby, and it's also very popular as well. Trying to figure out which bathing suit to wear. I've got this mint green and like white one from Menier de Fleur, and then I've also got this orange one from Wild Fable, shout out Target. So I'm gonna figure out which one I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna have breakfast, and I am gonna head out. is the end of my long weekend in Bali vlog. I know this video was quite long, but if you stuck with me through the end, thank you so much. I hope this gives you some ideas for your next weekend in Bali. And until next time, peace out.